Why more people quietly dream about leaving their country. I think one of the biggest misunderstandings about moving abroad is that people assume it's mainly about location. But honestly, I don't think that's usually true. Most people are not simply searching for a different country. They're searching for a different feeling. A different pace of life. A different relationship with time. A different version of themselves. And I think that's why conversations about moving abroad often become emotional very quickly. Because underneath the visa questions and practical planning, there's usually something much deeper happening. Sometimes it's burnout. Sometimes it's exhaustion. Sometimes it's simply the growing feeling that life no longer feels aligned with the person you are becoming. And for many people, France represents the possibility of something different. Not a perfect life. Not an easy life. But perhaps a calmer one. A slower one. A more balanced one. Now I think it's important to be realistic about this. Moving abroad does not magically remove every problem from your life. France is still a real country. There's bureaucracy. Paperwork. Stress. Loneliness sometimes. Difficult days. And social media often hides that reality. Online, international moves are usually shown through beautiful cafes, markets, villages, and sunsets. But the emotional reality of starting over somewhere new can be much more complicated than that. And yet, despite all of that, more and more people still dream about doing it. Why? Because many people are not actually searching for perfection. They're searching for alignment. They want more balance, more time, more connection. Walkable places, better food culture, healthcare, community, or simply a slower rhythm of life. And honestly, I think those desires are becoming more common. Especially after years of stress, burnout, and constant pressure. But one of the biggest mistakes people make is believing they need complete certainty before making major life changes. They wait for the perfect finances, the perfect confidence, the perfect timing, the perfect plan. But major life changes rarely arrive with perfect emotional certainty. Most people who successfully move abroad still feel fear sometimes. They still question themselves. The difference is usually that they start preparing anyway. Small preparation matters more than dramatic decisions. Learning French slowly matters. Saving gradually matters. Researching visa pathways matters. Understanding realistic expectations matters. And perhaps most importantly, understanding why you want to move matters. Because moving abroad works best when you are moving towards something. Not simply trying to escape something. That distinction matters enormously. The people who build fulfilling lives abroad usually understand that another country will still contain ordinary life problems. But they also believe the overall lifestyle may align better with their values and priorities. And honestly, for many people, that can become life-changing over time. You do not need to solve your entire future today. You do not need every answer immediately. You simply need to become honest with yourself about what kind of life you are trying to build. And then begin taking small realistic steps toward it.